Something is happening on car lots across America. The prices on window stickers are rising, and it's not just inflation. A powerful force is at play, a new wave of tariffs, sending shockwaves through the auto industry. For millions of American families, this isn't just a headline, it's a real pressure on household budgets, making new cars harder to afford. In boardrooms from Tokyo to Detroit, executives are scrambling to calculate the damage. An estimated $13 billion hit annually. But the real story is on the factory floors, where every imported part now comes with a higher price tag, squeezing profit margins and putting jobs at risk. This is a kitchen table issue, not a distant problem. Consider a family in Ohio. Last year, their budget could buy a new minivan. This year, the same car costs thousands more. They face tough choices: delay the purchase, buy used, or stretch their finances. The automotive industry is the backbone of American manufacturing, a complex ecosystem of corporations and small suppliers. Disrupt one part, and the tremors are felt everywhere. Tariffs are a blunt instrument, impacting workers, consumers, and communities who had no say in the matter. The question is, how much more can American consumers bear before something has to give? Many think a car tariff is simple, a tax on finished vehicles. But modern cars are assembled from thousands of parts sourced globally. A single screw might cross borders multiple times before ending up in a car on a US lot. Tariffs now hit not just finished cars but every component: wiring from Mexico, chips from Asia, steel and aluminum from everywhere. Each step adds cost, compounding into a $13 billion hidden tax. This cost is buried in the supply chain, invisible to buyers but real at the dealership. Automakers face a nightmare. The price of every part is unpredictable, making it nearly impossible to forecast costs. The result? Higher sticker prices for families, less investment in innovation, and squeezed suppliers. Car companies can't absorb billions in losses forever. The money comes from somewhere. It comes from consumers who pay more. It comes from reduced investment, meaning fewer jobs and slower progress. Suppliers are forced to cut costs, sometimes at the expense of quality or jobs. This is how a policy meant to protect American interests ends up costing American people. The cascade of costs flows in one direction, toward the consumer. The impact is felt in every driveway, not just in corporate boardrooms. No company illustrates this crisis better than Toyota, bracing for a $9.5 billion hit to profits. Toyota has slashed its profit forecast, signaling the severity of the tariff storm. Instead of hiking prices overnight, Toyota and Honda are raising prices gradually. A strategy called gradual pass-through. The goal: avoid sticker shock, keep customers, and offset crushing costs. It's a high-stakes bet on brand loyalty and cost-cutting. But it's a gamble, stretching the consumer's wallet without breaking it, hoping competitors don't undercut them, and that tariffs aren't permanent. For Toyota, being forced into such a reactive position shows just how disruptive these policies have become. The $9.5 billion question: will this careful strategy be enough to weather the storm? The true pain of tariffs is felt by small and mid-tier auto part suppliers across America's industrial heartland. Many are family-owned, lacking the resources of giants like Toyota to absorb new costs. Automakers push suppliers for lower prices, while raw material costs rise, squeezing them from both sides. The result: layoffs, delayed investments, or even bankruptcy. When a small supplier fails, it can halt production at massive assembly plants, threatening thousands of jobs. This fragility worries Detroit. A few key supplier failures could trigger widespread disruption. Ultimately, it's American workers and families who pay the price, through lost jobs, cut hours, and tighter budgets. Tariffs, meant to protect, are threatening the very communities they were supposed to help. Tariffs create special problems for electric and hybrid vehicles, the fastest growing segment of the market. These cars rely on imported battery packs, electronics, and chips, all now subject to heavy tariffs. The result: higher costs for green cars, slowing America's transition to cleaner vehicles. Essential materials for EV batteries are mostly sourced abroad, making affordable electric cars harder to build. Automakers hesitate to invest in U.S. plants while policy remains uncertain, keeping prices high and progress slow. The industry must balance price, sales, and profit while navigating political uncertainty. Who pays the price? Consumers, workers, or automakers? The road ahead is uncertain, and for now, everyone is bracing for impact.